Are you tired of feeling stuck in the same old habits that hinder your personal growth? Discover the 12 powerful and transformative lessons from Atomic Habits that will revolutionize your approach to all-round development and lead you towards a life of success and fulfillment. Welcome to Beginner's Friend. Today, we are diving into a book that's been making waves in the self-improvement world, Atomic Habits by James Clear. This book is a game changer that can propel you to skyrocket your all-around growth in this fast-paced world. In a time where productivity and smart choices are more critical than ever, Atomic Habits provides invaluable lessons that can help you not only reach your goals, but exceed them. If you're looking to skyrocket your growth in this fast-paced world, become more productive, and just get smarter, then you've come to the right place. So, without any further ado, let's get started. Lesson number 1, focus on systems, not goals. The key takeaway from this book is the idea that you should concentrate on systems rather than just setting goals. Many of us tend to fixate on our end objectives, which is important, but it's not the whole story. Goals provide us with a sense of direction, but it's the systems that truly enable us to reach those goals. James Clear highlights the significance of crafting systems that support us in forming good habits. For instance, if your ambition is to become a writer, it's essential to establish a writing system. This might involve designating a specific time each day for writing, using certain tools, and creating an environment that fosters your writing. By giving your attention to these systems, you increase your chances of achieving your goals. The author explains that goals are like the final destination, while systems are the path leading you there. A system is essentially a set of habits that you consistently follow to reach your objectives. For example, if you aspire to write a book, your system could involve writing 500 words every day. Always keep this in mind. Focusing on systems keeps you on track and committed, even during challenging times. Lesson number 2, make small changes for big results. The second lesson is all about making small changes that lead to big results. James Clear refers to this as the accumulation of tiny gains. This basically means that if you want to improve something in your life, you don't have to do something huge all at once. Instead, you can start with simple changes like drinking more water, taking a short walk every day, or eating a healthy breakfast. These small adjustments may not seem like much, but they can make a big difference over time. James Clear teaches us that significant transformations begin with small, consistent habits. In a world that often looks for quick fixes, this lesson reminds us that lasting change is like building a sturdy house one brick at a time. It highlights the idea that substantial change often starts with small, consistent actions. It's about understanding that you don't need to make massive overhauls in your life to see significant results. By focusing on these small, doable improvements and forming habits that grow over time, you can become more productive, smarter, and better at achieving your goals. James Clear encourages us to believe that these small, consistent changes can lead to incredible transformations over time. So, don't worry about making drastic changes. Focus on manageable, everyday steps that can add up to a more substantial, lasting improvement in your life. Just remember, it's not about huge makeovers, but about these small, steady changes that can really add up. For example, if you want to read more books, start with just 1 page a day. It might not seem like much, but as time goes on, it builds up, and you'll find yourself having read many books in a year. Starting small helps you gain momentum and confidence, eventually leading to bigger changes. So, James Clear teaches us that it's not the big changes, but the little habits that can lead to incredible transformations. Think about it, what small habit can you add to your daily routine to get closer to your goals? Whether it's exercising for just 5 minutes a day, reading a few pages, or saving a small percentage of your income, these small habits can add up to significant results. Lesson number 3, use the power of habits to achieve your goals. The third lesson is all about harnessing the power of habits to reach your goals. Habits are like your brain's autopilot. Once you've got a habit down, it happens without you even thinking about it. This means you save your brain power and energy for other cool stuff you want to do. Building good habits can set off a chain reaction of positive changes in your life. Clear also talks about finding the perfect challenge level for your habits. If a habit is too easy, you'll get bored, and if it's too tough, you'll feel like giving up. So, it's important to find that just right level. This lesson encourages you to make it super easy to do the habits you want to keep, and a bit tougher for the ones you want to kick to the curb. Organize your surroundings so that the right choices happen almost without thinking. This makes it more likely that you'll naturally become more productive and intelligent. So, while working on your habits, keep adjusting them to be just challenging enough, but not too overwhelming. Lesson number 4, make it obvious. Clear emphasizes the importance of making your desired habits more visible in your daily life. To boost your chances of success, create an environment that supports your good habits and minimizes temptations. How can you make your good habits stand out and your bad ones less tempting? Small changes in your surroundings can do the trick. Try placing your workout shoes right by the door, or keeping a bowl of fresh fruit on the kitchen counter. These simple changes make taking action almost automatic, without a lot of thinking. Remember, your surroundings have a big impact on your habits. Clear stresses the need to make your desired habits and goals unmistakably visible in your environment. This means creating cues that trigger your habits, like setting out your exercise gear the night before or keeping healthy snacks within easy reach. Also, don't forget that you can't improve what you don't measure. Consider using habit trackers, to-do lists, or reminders to stay on track. Making your habits obvious increases the likelihood of following through and achieving lasting improvements in your life. Clear explains that a well-structured environment can make it easy to develop the habits you want. For instance, if you aim to read more, create a cozy reading corner with good lighting and easy access to books. Clear introduces us to the concept of habit stacking, which means linking a new habit to an existing one, making them more noticeable and easier to incorporate into your daily routine. This lesson emphasizes the importance of designing your environment to encourage good habits and discourage bad ones. Always remember, a well-structured environment fosters positive behaviors, leading to increased productivity and a boost in your overall intelligence. Lesson number 5, the 2-minute rule. James Clear's concept of beginning with just 2 minutes is a total game changer. The idea is to make your habits super easy, so you can't possibly say no. For example, if you want to read more, start by reading for just 2 minutes each day. It's a simple way to get going and often leads to longer, more productive reading sessions. By simplifying your habits, you'll beat that urge to procrastinate and find it easier to stay on track in the long run. Starting tasks is something we all struggle with, but Clear's 2-minute rule suggests starting any activity with just 2 minutes can make a huge difference. It lowers the barriers, helps you kickstart your momentum, and sets the stage for higher productivity. Ultimately, it makes you smarter in the process. This rule simplifies forming habits by saying, if it takes less than 2 minutes to start, just begin. Overcoming that initial inertia and getting started is usually the hardest part, and this rule makes it super easy to jump into any habit. Starting with just 2 minutes of a task eliminates the resistance that often holds you back. Always remember, this small, manageable step creates momentum and lays the foundation for more significant productivity, making you smarter along the way. Lesson number 6, focus on identity-based habits. The 5th lesson is about focusing on identity-based habits. According to James Clear, the best way to build new habits is to focus on who you are rather than how well you perform. Instead of trying to change your actions, concentrate on changing who you are. For instance, if you want to be a runner, think about becoming a person who runs regularly, not just running more often. When you focus on your identity, you're more likely to form lasting habits. Clear talks about motivation and how to increase it. Making your good habits more appealing and enjoyable can help you stick with them. Eventually, being more productive will become a natural part of who you are. Clear teaches us that real change happens when we reshape our identity. If you aspire to be a writer, for example, you must adopt the identity of a writer. This change in identity motivates you to act in line with your goals. Clear emphasizes the connection between habits and your self-identity. By seeing yourself as someone who lives out the habits you want to adopt, you can undergo a profound transformation. This shift in self-identity promotes consistency and enables you to be more productive and intelligent as you align your actions with your desired identity. Always remember, by focusing on changing how you see yourself and envisioning yourself as someone who embodies the habits you want to develop, you can bring about significant changes in your life. Lesson number 7. Habit stacking. Habit stacking is all about connecting new habits to your current ones, setting off a chain reaction of positive behavior. When you weave new habits into your regular routines, you make forming habits simpler and success more likely. This approach not only boosts your productivity, but also sharpens your intelligence by strengthening good habits. It uses the habits you already have to create a smooth routine. For example, if you make coffee every morning, you can easily add journaling right after. This way, you'll remember and build the new habit more effectively. Just keep in mind that combining a new habit with one you already do regularly helps you seamlessly include it in your daily life. It's an efficient way to create a string of productive and intelligent habits. This approach encourages us to fit new habits into our existing routines. This makes it easier to remember and follow through. For instance, if you want to include stretching in your daily routine, do it after you brush your teeth in the morning. Over time, it becomes a natural part of your daily rhythm. By doing this, you make habit formation easier and more sustainable. This technique boosts your chances of achieving your goals and helps you become more productive and intelligent by smoothly integrating beneficial habits into your daily routine. Lesson number 8. The importance of tracking. To make progress, Clear emphasizes the importance of tracking your habits and measuring your success. When you keep a record of your habits and how they affect your life, it makes you responsible and more aware. This helps you stay on the road to personal and professional growth, which ultimately makes you more effective and smarter through continuous improvement. You know the saying, you can only manage what you measure. Clear encourages us to maintain a habit journal or use habit tracking apps to monitor our progress. This not only holds us accountable, but also allows us to learn from both our achievements and setbacks. Clear highlights the value of having a community or an accountability partner. This means sharing your goals and progress with others, which significantly boosts your chances of success. You can find an accountability partner or join a group of like-minded individuals who share your interests. Being accountable also keeps you motivated and consistent. Having someone to share your goals and progress with can greatly enhance your chances of success. It keeps you motivated, on the right path, and helps you become smarter by learning from others. By maintaining a record of your efforts and results, you create responsibility and self-awareness. This data-driven approach ensures that you continue to grow personally and professionally, making you more productive and intelligent over time. Lesson number 9. Immediate gratification versus delayed gratification. Let's talk about something really important: delayed gratification. It's all about choosing a better future instead of getting what you want right now. This is super crucial today because we are surrounded by things that offer instant pleasure. To be successful, we need to get good at waiting for rewards and thinking about how they'll benefit us in the long run. In our fast-paced world, we are used to getting what we want instantly. But here's the cool part: we can use this to help our good habits. Try to make your habits more fun by adding some quick rewards. It could be as simple as checking things off a list, giving yourself a treat, or keeping track of your progress in a way that you can see. These little rewards give you a sense of accomplishment right away, and that makes your positive habits even stronger. Lesson number 10. The habit loop. Understanding the habit loop, which consists of cue, craving, response, and reward, is crucial for changing habits. When you identify and adjust these elements, you can change your behavior effectively. For instance, if you want to kick a bad habit, first, spot the things that set it off, and then replace your reaction with a healthier one. James Clear simplifies habit formation into a 4-step loop: cue, craving, response, and reward. Understanding and manipulating this loop can help you both break bad habits and establish good ones. This knowledge is like having the keys to your own actions, and it will make you smarter in every part of your life. Clear delves into the psychology of habits, breaking them down into these 4 components: cue, craving, response, and reward. Understanding this loop helps you find what triggers your habits and make positive adjustments. By mastering the habit loop, you can effectively rewire your behavior, making you more productive and intelligent as you build positive routines. Clear introduces the habit loop, which is a neurological pattern that governs every habit. Always remember, understanding this loop helps you identify the cues that trigger your habits, the cravings they fulfill, the responses they provoke, and the rewards they offer. By manipulating these elements, you can effectively change or establish habits. Lesson number 11, never miss twice. James Clear's motto is straightforward and impactful. If you miss a day, don't use it as an excuse to skip the next one. It's all about staying consistent and quickly getting back on track. Life can throw us off course, and missing a day happens, but remember, it's not about being flawless, it's about being steady. Consistency is the secret to sticking with habits. It's completely normal to slip up from time to time, but the important thing is not to let one mistake become a recurring problem. By never missing 2 days in a row and promptly returning to your routine, you'll build resilience and ensure that deviations from your habits don't become permanent setbacks. This serves as a powerful reminder that setbacks are a part of the journey. The key is to avoid one setback from becoming a second one. This lesson is all about resilience and consistency, which are vital for personal growth and productivity in today's world. Lesson number 12, embrace the process of change. The final lesson is to embrace the process of change. Change can be tough, but it's crucial for getting better. Instead of fighting against change, you should welcome it as a chance to become a better person. James Clear points out that habits aren't something you achieve once and forget. They are a journey that lasts your whole life. By accepting change, you increase your chances of forming habits that stick with you forever. The author tells us that failing isn't a bad thing, it's a chance to learn. Failure shows you what didn't work and how to do better. So, don't fear failure, and don't give up when things go wrong. Instead, use those moments to learn and grow. The author also suggests that making small improvements over time can lead to big changes. So, focus on getting just 1% better every day, whether in your personal or professional life. This approach helps you develop a growth mindset and creates a habit of always getting better. And there you have it. This book is a treasure trove of wisdom, and if you apply these principles in your life, you'll be on the fast track to success in this ever-evolving world. Remember, it's not about overnight transformations, it's about consistent, incremental progress. And watch this video to discover the 9 most important timeless skills that will keep you ahead of the game and future-proof your success in this new world of artificial intelligence.